This is something I want to show you. It's a prime example of how to insulate a new window or an old existing window. It can be any kind, it doesn't matter. A window is usually just a frame with glass, but the point about it is that around the window there can be holes that you can't see. Now down here, I've noticed, I did this last winter, and of course it was cold out, and caulk doesn't dry too well in the winter because it is water, and water needs heat to evaporate. And this is one type. It's a 60-year guarantee. You can get 60-year, 50-year, 45-year. I mean, I don't know if anyone's ever put it on the wall and waited 60 years to see if it holds out. But this is the same as paint. You need good surface adhesion. Now I have a lot of water damage here. Now what I want to show you is, if you get down and look underneath this window, and there's a gap, about a 1/4 inch gap, but you'll see there's nothing there, nothing there. There's a shim there that holds it. But if you look over here, all of a sudden, if you look a little closer, oh, look at that. You see right there the little white thing? That right there, my friends, is light. That means there's a hole on the other side. Now that can let water in, that can let bugs in, and that can let heat in or out, or cold in or out. That's why you need to airtight these windows in. With this big a gap, you can either use caulk, which is right here. I'm not going to show you the brand. Whoops. You can get it anywhere you want, any kind of. They're generally all about the same. All you want is a silicone paintable caulk. Now, silicone and paintable are two different non-terms that don't apply, because silicone is one of the slickest surfaces in the world. Nothing sticks to it. That's why you don't want to use pure silicone. You use pure silicone around bathtubs. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some liquid nails here, and I'm going to fill this in. You could also fill it in with, you could use expanding foam, which if you don't know how to use it, it's a mess. And I don't know about expanding foam. I like to put in a good solid rubber seal. I could seal it with caulk, but I'm going to put in some liquid nails, which is basically, it's just a really thick epoxy glue. It kind of looks like that, and it once it dries, it forms a pretty good barrier. It's not a silicone barrier though. It's made for gluing, but I use it for kind of just a fill-in. It's what I want to do because I only want to do this once. I don't want to come back and do this next year. So I will put in, I can actually fill up this whole gap if I wanted to, all the way 2 inches in, but I'm not going to do that. The most important thing is you leave a 1/4 inch all the way on the outside, so you can put caulk on top of the liquid nails. Therefore you can mold the caulk and make it real smooth. So I'm going to put this in now.